y'all, it's your girl Lunar, back again with another set of videos for y'all. Today we are working on the monthly zodiacs for the month of November. I'll let y'all think about what sign we're working on, even though you should know, since I let y'all know in advance of what sign didn't get posted, but I'll let y'all think about that. So I'm sorry that this is coming out a little bit late, but things happen. So yeah, but it did give me a lot more time to really think about y'all message that came through, and it's been rolling around in my head for a while. So if you don't know what sign we are talking about today, I will show you the card and let you know. Cancer. Alright, so as you see down at the bottom, the name of your video is called Dead But Not Forgotten, and it's called that because, for one, you have a lot of cards that's connected to the underworld or some kind of life or death kind of thing, and you really have to realize it's okay to be a different person. It's okay to realize the old you is gone, but not everybody's going to forget that old you. And one of my retreat sisters posted a message saying cancers are very secretive, and at first I didn't get that, but after thinking about that and thinking about how your message is dead but not forgotten, I can see the secrecy, because y'all have a hard shell, but you got a lot of things, but you soft on the inside, like a crab. You know, the crab, hard shell but soft on the inside. But you put up this tough exterior to make people think you can tough out anything, and in a way you can, but you get one little nick in your armor and it's shattering the whole thing, and it's no way you can bounce back from that. You rather withdraw and stay hidden than show people the true essence of who you are. So it's kind of hard for that to come through, but not even hard to come through, but for many people to grasp that side of you. It's like, yes, you can be that loving, nurturing mother figure kind of thing, you know, the person who really cares about a lot of things, or even just making sure you're good, making sure your home is good, making sure yourself is good. You worry about everybody else, but you never take time to see how you yourself is doing. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you drinking enough? Are you eating enough? Are you getting a lot of hugs and kisses? Are you getting the praises that you've been deserving, but you haven't because you've taken care of other people? You know, and it's okay to get that help from time to time, or even just stop helping people, period. It was like, yeah, I used to help people, but now I realize if you can't give me that same energy, then there's no point in me, you know, doing all that stuff for you. No, I gotta cut it off. I gotta do me. Simple. But let me show you the cards. Okay, so you have Orpheus for faith, Heracles for strength, Hemera for rebirth, Eros for desire, Themis for natural order, Perseus for courage, Rhea for protection, you are good enough, full moon in Virgo, bring love into the situation, new moon in Virgo, nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon, believe in the possible, blue moon. Alright, those are your cards. Do know I do have your Instagram story down in the description below, so just click on the link or head on over to the IG page and watch the full thing. But now we're gonna get started with the deep dive in tarot, and we'll talk some more. Okay, see you in a bit. Welcome to the deep dive in tarot with the sign Cancer. Alright, now I'm gonna give you some time to look at the oracle cards. Alright, now I'm gonna move these cards off to the side like so. Say hello to the Witch's Tarot deck. Alright, Cancers. Let's see what cards come through for you for the month of November. Eight of Wands. Four of Swords. Nine of Wands. Nine of Cups. Nine of Wands. The Lovers. The Empress. Six of Pentacles. I like when the cards come out quickly, but sheesh. Whew. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Four of Wands. The shadow side. Page of Cups. Ten of Swords. The Emperor. King of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Excuse me. King of Cups. Two of Swords. Page of Pentacles. The Sun card. The Chariot. Alright, I like this a lot better than your first reading I did. And your first reading had a lot of mixtures of uprights and reversals. This one, you got a good balance of uprights, reversals, sideways cards. But these sideways cards, I feel, definitely going to fit more upright than reversal. And the reason I say that, because right now you may feel like things not falling into place for you. You may not get everything that you want. Your creativity may be off. You may be off. And it's okay to have those off days, because for one, we in the opposite signs. These opposite signs are hard driven, hard lesson. Things are really being brought up that you have to face a lot more than you need to, especially during Scorpio season. Everybody has a tough road. Y'all should thrive in the water sign season. You should definitely feel more intuitive. You should feel more creative. But at the same time, it makes you look at things that you haven't looked at, like past memories, past emotions, past lessons that you have learned, and seeing if you integrated them properly in your life. And if you haven't, then what can you do to change those methods, change those outcomes, and really set things in the way that it needs to go. And the fact that you have a lot of night coming through, the only night that didn't come up was the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is more that harsher one. He's the quick one. He just rushes straight into battle, don't think anything out. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands. I like these most of all. For you, this is a much better energy. These knights really combine together to make a more stable, intuitive, passion-driven knight that you need to be. Be the person that really stands for what you believe in, what you know is right, what you want to create and bring to the front for other people. Now, if you've been going at this Knight of Air, but Knight of Swords energy, just been driving, pump your brakes, because you really harshen a lot of things around you instead of helping it. Now, I say that because, for one, we had Mars in retrograde, but coming out retrograde come November 13th. Now, you may feel like you just want to bust out the gates, running, just go ahead through. Pump your brakes. Just pump your brakes. Right now, just cool off, especially if you have a Cancer rising. So that Mars was in your 11th house of friendship. So you had a lot of troubles in your friendship, social groups, communities, whatever you deem as your group. So a lot of that was coming through, and you had to re-examine those and make sure those was kind of friendships you want, or that was the main community you want to be a part of. So you definitely checking that out. Like, having Mars in your community is one of those action-packed ones, the ones that you go out, do instead of chill kind of thing. But that's just how I'm viewing that. That's only if you're a Cancer rising. Now, that doesn't pertain to you, then leave that as it is. But I think that's really the main thing. And then at the same time, these kings here, this emperor, the knights, the emperors, and the kings here, this trifecta here, I'm not sure how this is going to play into effect. It could either be a strong role model, a strong person, period, that's really impacting you and making you really think about things, really molded you, maybe even pushing you to look at things in a different light, and I don't know, it's just like, I feel like it's something missing as well, but I can't put my finger on what is missing. It's like something is missing, because you have the Chariot, the Sun, and the Page of Pentacles, even though this did come up here, but for some reason sideways is more better. Now, looking at this Chariot and the Sun here, now the Chariot is causing for you to move. This is your card popping up here. I feel like this is more of a neutral zone. And why I say this, because right now you're really in a stalemate. Now, the stalemate can pertain to this King energy, the Knight energy, or even your social group, period. So you gotta relook at some things. And then I realized you got Mars and Venus in here, who both have a very love-hate relationship. And I love to mention that because of the Hephaestus, Aries, Aphrodite triangle, okay? And I have talked about this in a couple of other videos before. But whenever I see Mars and Venus come up, for me, it can either be a love-hate thing. And right now, this can either be a love-hate thing. Like, that's the main thing. This can either work for you or against you. And you can make a lot of bad choices in a state of harshness and realize later that that wasn't what you were trying to go for. Now, if you make choices out of love and you reap the benefits that's supposed to come in, then that's perfect. But you have to make sure that you in a clear state of mind, a clear space, a place where you feel safe enough to make those decisions, and don't feel like you was pressured to make a choice because it was either going to keep it going or break it. Make sure you're doing this because you know it's the right thing for you to do instead of something that isn't for you. Now, I really didn't talk about this 8 of Wands, 4 of Swords, 9 of Wands here. These 3. Because I feel like this is really setting a tone for your month. Like, things are definitely going to be delayed, but in a way where you are in a clear state of mind. You have to be in this neutral sense. You can't make a choice without it affecting you in the long run, and you can't make a choice where it's going to affect you short term. It have to be something that's 50-50. That's why I say I feel like these 3 are definitely going to have an impact the most, and you have to find a way of staying on that straight and narrow, just down the middle line. But looking at this bottom of the deck, you have the 7 of Swords, Knight of Swords coming through, Knight, 9 of Cups, and the Fool card. Knight energy is going to be the main play here. You have to be honor bound. You have to embody the Knight spirit, truly. And you have a lot of white horses. This could even be like the 4 horses of apocalypse, but I'm not using it in a bad way. It's more of a, just because these horses are coming up, black and white, black and gray, they popping up in this reading, that you need to pay attention to them and realize what you want, what you need to get out of things, just something that you need to pay attention to, and just know things are going to work out better. Like, when you get through all of Scorpio's, I said Cancer season, and this could pertain to Cancer season because, like I said, I think I mentioned this back in y'all September video. It was like, once you got through your Cancer season, it's like things just went downhill for you. It's like things just started unraveling. And I don't think I have ever seen that happen before. It was like it was just a quick decline. And I'm just like, what happened? What? And it was like, it really triggered in August. It's like that. And like I said, August was like that turning point. And it just, things just went 180 for y'all. And it was just boom. Then we get to September, where you had to, work with the Panther spirit to try to become a new you. Then come October, and now November, it's just like, okay, when is this downhill spiral going to stop? And really think about this can really pertain to that eclipse energy that's just wrapping up. So that could be what all this is pertaining to. Like, eventually all this going to wrap up, and eventually things going to settle out, things going to mellow out. But I really don't see that mellowing out for you until probably like January. Like, this month is still, you have to sort out some things. And even going into Sagittarius season, I really don't feel that much of a change. It's like you still working through things, still gotta, walk that straight and narrow, still embody this Knight energy. It's just like, I would really say study Sagittarius. Like, learn a thing or two from them so you can get a better sense of honor, something you can aim for. Like, setting a certain standard for yourself. Like, can you put yourself on that kind of stool, or even put yourself in a place of betterness? Like, where do you imagine yourself being a year from now, 2 years from now, 3, maybe even 5 years from now? Like, what do your life look like in the long run? What do you see? Can you visualize it? Like, are you not tapping into parts of yourself that you haven't tapped into, like this Page of Cups? are you listening to your intuition? Are you seeing your dreams? Are you feeling your dreams? Are you tasting your dreams? Like, are you even materializing these things? Like, do you really want this? Are you really working for it? And I feel like it's you not working for it. And yeah, your video is called Dead But Not Forgotten, and that can really more pertain to you forgetting your own dreams, you forgetting your own goals, you forgetting your own life. Like, how can you forget your own life? Like, how can you forget who you was? Like, how can you? And I feel like Scorpio season is trying to remind you, like, remember. Like, can you remember a time? Do you remember what you had set for you? Can you remember anything? Okay, you remember now? Alright, cool. Go into Sagittarius season. Okay, Sagittarius season is telling you, hit the mark, set that goal, get there, keep setting goals, come on, push it. And I feel like this won't go into December, and I feel like I'm stretching into December, so I'm not going to touch on that until we get to December season. But I feel like come Capricorn season, things are really going to get rolling, because that's a cardinal sign, and you will have the sun, if you're Cancer rising, the sun going through your 7th house of relationships, partnerships. So things are being brightened in that area. And right now, if you are dealing even in a relationship and things don't look bright for you, or you think things are just not where it is, it's like constant clashing, constant bickering, things may get settled out once you have those heart-to-hearts. Spill everything out on the table, say what needs to be said. Okay, once we smooth all this out, alright, let's go to something else. Where can we go forward with this, or whatever? Like, can we patch things up, or do we have to leave things the way it is? And if you're just looking for a way out of something, you will be presented with the opportunity. Like, if you want this out, take that out. Don't stop. Just take it. Go. Don't look back. But make sure you're doing it because that's what you want to do. That's what I said. Stick to this chariot sun page, like middle ground. Are you doing it because this is what you want to do, or you doing it because you think that's what you have to do? So make sure you think things out clearly. Make sure you in a clear headspace. This night energy, like, embody all these elements whole, but make sure it's in a way that is balanced on both sides, and you're not losing yourself in the long run. That's what I got for y'all. I hope this makes up for y'all video being a little bit late, but I thank y'all for being so patient. If you like what I have to say, please like the video, give this a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click on that notification bell so you can get the latest updates on when the newest videos drops. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at Phaseoflunar. Follow me, I'll follow you. Leave a comment down in the comment section to tell me your thought, or just want to get out whatever you got to get out. Share this. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And as always, Cancers, I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next set of videos. Bye.